National Electoral Commission has said that it will not compromise the safety and welfare of the National Youth Service Corps members who form the basis of the electionary presiding officers, as well as other staff that will be deployed for the upcoming Anambra State governorship election. Chairman of the Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, stated this at a one-day forum organized by the INEC Press Corps with the theme Inclusive Election in Anambra State and Beyond, Wednesday, Abuja. He said these individuals who have passed through all the odds in the course of their studying to making the nation proud should not be swept under the carpet by some selfless political thuggery, thus clamoring for the responsibility of all to protect them during these national assignments. The INEC has continued to discharge its constitutional and legal role to the conduct of a free, fair and credible election, aimed at avoiding some constitutional challenges that may result in states should the Commission is unable to conduct elections on account of security challenges. However, this sole responsibility is pursuant to Section 178 of the Constitution, which limits the period for the conduct of governorship elections. Prior to this, it is pertinent to note that this period is not movable nor cast in stones. Hence, the Commission must adhere strictly to its legal role despite security situations projected by unscrupulous individuals to undermine the electoral process in any election. Speaking in the preparation for the Anambra State governorship election, the INEC boss, represented by the National Commissioner and Chairman Information and Voter Education, Barrister Festus Okoye, expressed the Commission's determination to conduct a good election, thereafter appealing to critical stakeholders to complement efforts towards achieving the desired result for the dividends of democracy in the states.
To all critical stakeholders to rally around the Commission and give their maximum cooperation so that we can have a good election in Anambra State. The Commission needs a safe and secure environment for efficient and professional deployment of staff and materials. We must realize that young men and women doing their National Youth Service Corps form the bulk of our presiding officers. Some of them graduated from school through determined perseverance in the face of hardship. We therefore have a responsibility to protect them in the performance of this national assignment. No form of insurance and no form of insurance cover can cover the loop for the loss of one life, and the Commission will therefore on no account compromise on the safety and welfare of these individuals and all other staff that will be deployed for the purposes of this election.
On his part, the IGP Usman Baba, represented by the CSP Muyiwa Adejobi, noted that in order to surmount the security situation, the force is currently repairing its seized helicopters to build on the patrol mechanism for the safety of voters, thus enjoining those who engage in electionary theft to desist from it, as no stone will be left unturned.
We is working on repairs of some of our helicopters so that can have more area patrol, area soilers and support in this regards. I think about 6 helicopters are now under repairs, as directed by the Inspector General of Police, so that we can fortify our fleet and make sure, apart from Anambra elections, so we can still use these helicopters to assist in some of our conflict theaters around the country. So we are very prepared to plan plans to fail. We believe in the principle of the five P's. I call it 5 P's. Proper planning prevents poor performance. We are working with other agencies under ISIS to make sure we have all security agencies, non-traditional security agencies, formal security institutions to assist us.
Earlier, Chairman of the INEC Press Corps, Shegu Ojumo, and other partners stressed on the need for the Commission to build upon inclusivity in its election management by providing sign language and interpreters in polling units, as well as providing a conducive atmosphere for persons with disability, so as to curb voter apathy in the country's electoral system.
Inclusive reportage. I know that the likes of very notable, influential individuals, when they are in an event, you run after them to get their views. Please also accommodate we that are at the bottom to also run after us to get our views. And I think that is inclusive reportage. Any democratic process that is not inclusive is a total rape on democracy.
Use this forum to urge INEC to improve, or to provide, I should say, sign language interpreters at polling units and registration centers for the November the 6th Anambra governorship election and during future elections. We are also looking forward to a time when polling units become more accessible to people with disabilities. If we achieve greater inclusion in the electoral process, the challenge of apathy will be addressed.
Key to resolving voter apathy in Nigeria is getting more persons with disabilities to participate in the process. And they will participate when the environment and the system is inclusive and enabling.
Meanwhile, the Chief Press Secretary to the INEC Chairman, Rotimi Onyekami, speaking on the mandate of the press as enshrined in Nigeria's constitution, even as he charged them to at all times uphold the truth as a bedrock to accurate reporting. He therefore appealed to the media to weed out unscrupulous individuals who are bent on destroying the image of the profession in order to guarantee professionalism in the sector.
By these so-called citizen journalists, because of the kind of rumor and misinformation and fake news that is spread. So I think that individually, it's our duty to make sure that the truth is always out there when we are reporting. There are unscrupulous individuals in this country who take up the job of destroying others for a living, and they call themselves PR consultants. I think we should identify them. They are everywhere. They are even on editorial boards of newspapers, you know. They go and concoct stories and write those stories for a song, and, you know, it bastardizes what we all stand for.
The Commission further revealed that on Monday, 4th October 2021, an online portal for media accreditation will be open and closed on Tuesday, 26th October 2021, as only accredited media organizations will be allowed to cover the Anambra governorship election. Vincent Okushin, Quality Television.